The second match of the day at the Right to Dream Stadium to the west of Cairo. The earlier kickoff this afternoon saw a thumping win for FC Massar of Egypt against 15 de Agosto, with the hosts winning 5-0 to seal their spot in the semi-finals. The first set of matches this weekend, the Malians mounted an impressive comeback in the competition's curtain raiser, scoring twice in the second half to beat 15 de Agosto. Whereas the Moroccans played out a goalless draw against the host nation's representatives. USFAS with an impressive start to the competition. Of course, the club of the Malian Armed Forces, nicknamed the Soldiers, were national champions for the first time before winning their regional qualifying tournament in Dakar, making their debut in this competition. Only the second Malian club to appear in this competition after ASFAR, who had 2 appearances and were knocked out in the group stages both times. USFAS well on their way after that opening win to going one better. USFAS taking on the Moroccan giants ASFAR, qualified for their 5th consecutive CAF Champions League. They've appeared in every edition so far, winning one of them. 12-time Moroccan champions, having won the league every season since 2016. In fact, the only time they haven't won the league since 2013, they were runners-up in 2015. They're of course looking to bounce back from last year's defeat in the final. That time they were playing on home soil, losing 1-0 to TP Mazembe, missing out on the chance to secure a 2nd continental title. Their 0-0 draw in the opening match ended their 5-match winning streak in group stage games stretching back to 2023. It's also the first time they've gone 2 games without scoring in these finals, having lost in that final in the last edition. Although their opening group stage match did extend an impressive record of 12 clean sheets, more than any other team to have taken part in the 5 editions of this competition. Their 22nd game in total at the finals. A victory would be their 15th overall, extending their record as the most successful team, of course. Of course, ASFAR having won the title in 2022 with that 4-0 win over Mamelodi Sundowns, and then reaching the final last year. Of course, this tournament taking place over the month of November, 8 teams involved. The winner advancing to the final qualifying round of the inaugural FIFA Women's Club World Cup next season. They'll be facing Chinese side Wuhan Chegujianda next month for a spot in the finals in London. So not just the title at stake in this competition. Of course, getting a result tonight will be a tough order for the Malians, but history also at stake. If they avoid defeat, they'll be the 2nd Malian side to go unbeaten in their first 2 games, with the previous representatives ASFAR drawing and winning in their first 2 in 2023. Victory would make them the first Malian team to win successive matches at the finals. They'll look to draw on the spirit that they showed against 15 de Agosto, of course. They were 1-0 down at half-time. Scored, equalised from the spot in the second half, and then that header from Awa Diarra late on as the players come out onto the pitch. Ready to see out this 2nd match day of action in Group A. The group very much already taking shape, and something of a must-win match for the Moroccan giants as well. They're only on 1 point in third place as it stands. They'll need to win if they're to go level with Massa at the top. Tonight's main official, Akisi Natasha Gerardine Konan of Ivory Coast. So we take a look at the starting lineups. Karantau, the captain. Diarra coming into the starting lineup after her heroics in that first match. And Umu Kone, of course, leading the line. The 25-year-old who was named best player in the qualifying. Scored 3 goals on her way to leading this team to the main tournament. Fatoumata Karantau, the veteran who turned 35 on the day of the opening match, turned in an impressive performance. ASFAR, led by Najat Badri, 37-year-old central midfielder. He's been at ASFAR since 2013. Seen it all with this team. And of course, a Moroccan international since 2007 as well. Reached the final with the national team in last season's Women's Africa Cup of Nations. As the two teams get ready to kick us off. And a look at the ASFAR lineup. In the midfield, Najjar Said as the defensive midfielder. And leading the line is Sana Masoudi, the player of the tournament last time out. Coming into the team, of course, is Anissa Lahmari, the 28-year-old who started on the bench in the last match. And it's ASFAR who will get us underway. Playing in black, red and green. And USFAS playing in blue and yellow. A must-win match for the Moroccans. Finalists last time out, champions in 2022. And it's the Moroccans who get us underway. The Malians with an impressive comeback in the first match of this tournament. Can they replicate their heroics against the former champions? First chance for the Moroccans to get forward, but it's safely gathered by Karantau. The pressure from Umukone there. Is Mauna. Terudani. Aitalaj. To Erudani. Erudani looking to play it over the top. But unable to reach Yolanda Nyami. Goes all the way back to Eremishi. Chance to play it through, but it's well cut out. It's Samake who can come away with it. Played up towards Safiatou Keita. It's won back by the Moroccans. That switch of play looking for Masoudi, but it's won back by the Malians. Good work from Traore there to keep the ball under her spell. Again, it's won back by ASFAR of Rabat. Foul there on Zineb Erudani. Towards Sudi. Does well to get past the defender. Keeps it in play and wins the corner kick. First chance from the set piece for the Moroccans. Ambitious effort from Mauna, but it's blocked. Here is Mona again. One back by Bamako. Ball there from Maimouna Traore. It goes straight out to play. Hanan Aitalaj to take the throw-in. Some high pressing from the Malians. The Moroccans trying to get a foothold in this match, but been very stop and start so far. Former champions yet to string together a long passage of play, but maybe now. The ball played down the line, but straight to Kamate, who can play it back to her goalkeeper. The free kick going the way of the former champions. This time it's Erudani who's brought down in the middle of the park. Ball over the top again for Msudi. to Redouani. Msoudi again. Eridani out to Mahuna. The cross in, and a chance. An ambitious effort there from Najat Badri. Although it was ruled offside anyway. But the overhead kick attempt from the captain. An early sign of what the Moroccans can do when they get the ball into the box. Khadija Mrimchi managing to clear the ball in time. But it's back with USFAS. Another foul on the right back, Aitel Haj. 31-year-old who's started her third spell with ASFAR this season. She's previously had spells in Spain for the likes of Saragossa and Valencia. Been a Moroccan international since 2014, one of the 10 players in this team who were part of the 24 who took part in the Women's Africa Cup of Nations. For Morocco. Of course, this edition of the Women's Champions League has a glaring absence in the two-time champions Mamelodi Sundowns. The 2021 and 2023 champions absent this season. And then a bit of confusion in the box there between Karen Tau and her defender, and Oumou Traoré with the header back to her goalkeeper. It looks as though Karen Tau was just about in her box when she punched that header away. But just a lack of communication there between the two teammates. And the Moroccans very nearly taking advantage of it. No VAR intervention needed on that one. And possession is back with the Malians. Keita. It's back with Rabat. Just too much on that to reach Keita again. Ten minutes gone in this first half. It does look as though the momentum is with Moroccans, although they have lost the ball in their own half here. There'll be a free kick. Erodani just looking to win the ball back there, but a bit too much in that challenge. And now there'll be a chance from the set piece for Bamako as Hawa Traore remains down, receiving treatment. Looks as though she'll be able to carry on. And now, former champions have a free kick to defend. Sent into the box by Traore. And it's safely gathered by Eremici. Well, there's another player down for Bamako this time. It is Kone. Just a coming together there, it seems, at the edge of the box. Seems caught between two players, the USFAS forward. Possession is back with Rabat. Ball very nearly cut out, but it goes all the way to Zineb Redouani. And Najat Badri drawing the free kick there. Free kick to be taken by Nohaila Benzina. Tries to find Sana Masudi again. Redouani to take the throw in. Benzina. Back to the goalkeeper, Eremici. To the right back, Aitalash. Maunat. Ball down the line for Mona. Rather for Nyami. Now perhaps another chance for ASFAR. This time the free kick to be taken by Annie Salamari. Sent into the box, but only as far as Traore was able to clear it, but only into touch for the time being. That's well defended there. Some good work from Aisha Samake to win the ball back and win the free kick. And the Moroccans unable to make anything of that set-piece situation. Maybe a chance now. And the collision. Leaving Diabate down. Traoré playing it long, trying to find Kone. It's won back by the Moroccans. Aitalaj. It's Redouani. Eridani. Mauna. One back in the middle by Samake. A bit of space now on the right wing. Benzina able to clear under pressure. Ambitious cross there. Here's Masoudi. Throw-in does go the way of the Malians. But in the end, it's one back. A chance for the Moroccans to get forward. Here is Nyami. Looking to run out the defence. She'll try to get cross away, but it's out for a throw-in. Lamari. Long range effort there, but Musuda nearly able to latch onto it. But it goes straight to Karen Tao. Eridani just dragging her shot wide. All over the top, straight into the hands of Ermici. Ermici, another one of the veterans in this team, 36 years old, has been at the team since 2012. Very much part of the core of this team and of the national team. Was named Player of the Year in 2 consecutive seasons. And close to a century of caps for her national team. As another free kick goes the way of ASFAR. This time it's Lamari who's down. Caught between 2 players there. Elhaj. Cross only as far as the Bamako defender. An ambitious effort there. from Mauna, but it goes straight out of play. Mauna celebrating her 28th birthday today. Congolese international who joined this summer. Aitelaj looking to play it down the line there, but it goes straight out of play. Right back, of course, looking to atone for her missed penalty in the opening match. That match up against the Egyptians ending in a goalless draw. Was Massar already made up for that result with that 5-0 thrashing of 15 de Agosto earlier today in this stadium. A result which very much puts the pressure on ASFAR to get a result here. The Egyptians have already qualified. But halfway through the first half, very few clear-cut chances for the former champions. There'll be a chance now for the Malians. Follow-up blazed over. That high press from the Malians causing issues for ASFAR. Mauna tries to find Nyami, but it goes all the way through to Aitelaj. Aitelaj gets past the defender, and she sends the cross in. It's blocked before it could get into the box. Here's Mauna. Chance for the Moroccans to put a bit more pressure on now. And is that a handball call, says the referee. Sanam Masudi asking for the penalty there. She did seem to be brought down in the box. But penalised by the referee for the handball. Another look at that situation. Some remonstration perhaps from the Moroccan delegation, but the Ivorian referee did see the handball. Ball nearly intercepted, but it's still with Bamako. To clear their lines, but they've managed to play through that high press. Is Erudani. Erudani over the top. Now a chance maybe for Msuri to skip past the defenders, but it is still with ASFAR. A chance now, and there's the opening goal. The goal for the Moroccans. They're first in this year's competition. The initial chance came from that Sanam Sudi break forward. Then the shot from Lamari. Karantau unable to get a firm glove to it. And it does look as though it's scored by Mauna in the end. And it's the former champions who are 1-0 ahead. Just a VAR check of that goal. Making sure everything is in order. But show the clinical edge that this Moroccan team has on their day. They hadn't had many clear-cut chances in the opening 20 minutes, showing why they are the former champions. Clear for the time being whether the goal will be awarded. Of course, there was no offside. And the goal is ruled out for offside. And it remains goalless. Lamari did not appear to be offside, but there was an offside further on, which appears to have been the point of contention. And the score remains goalless in this match. But another close call for Bamako. Show of what the former champions can do when they turn the pressure on. Mauna, Msudi. Msudi just drifting to the right there, trying to make the most of the chances that have come the way of the Moroccans down the right. Redwani with the throw-in. Benzina. Redwani with the back heel. And Lamari able to play it out to the wing. It's one back and Kone nearly able to break away there. Just unable to get the ball under her spell. And it's back with the Moroccans. Chance to swing the ball in now, maybe. Mahuna. It's well defended and some good hold-up play there from Umukone. Possession staying with the Malians. For the first time in a while, the USFAS players will have a bit of respite, emerging from that spell of ASFAR attacks. Goalless for the time being. Stands, of course, the Malians will go level on points with the group leaders. Be a highly impressive draw this against the former champions, last year's finalists. Of course, avoiding defeat would be a major milestone for this team. It'll be the second Malian team to go unbeaten in their first 2 games. Of course, a win would make them the first Malian team to win successive matches at the finals. For the time being, it's ASFAR who's found the back of the net so far, but had their goal ruled out for offside. And the 2022 champions still unable to open their account in this competition. Of course, USFAS already have 2 goals on the board. 2 they scored in the second half on Saturday as they mounted an impressive comeback against 15 de Agosto. The goals coming from 2 players in the starting lineup today. Traoré and Awadiara with the winner. A looping header 10 minutes from time is Lamari for ASFAR. Aitalaj battling there with Traoré. Possession still with the Moroccans. Here's Msoudi. Can Badri get the cross away? Plays it back to Aitalaj. And the chance now, maybe 4 players in the box on their own. Four players in the box and the flag stayed down. Bamako looking to play the offside trap. It looks as though the 4 Moroccan attackers were onside. What a chance that was. You know, under pressure there, but manages to get the ball away. Straight back to Ermishi. Well intercepted there. Still with the Moroccans though, Redouani back to her goalkeeper. Mauna. Finds Nyami. Going into midfield, but it's cut out by Diarra. Eridani. Back to Eridani. Played over the top. Can Karantau reach it first? Seeing Yolanda Nyami to it. Delaj finding Msudi. Here's Eridani. Tries to find Lamari. Falls to Eridani though. And Badri brought down. Free kick goes to the Moroccans. Can the former champions make something of this free kick? We enter the final minutes of this first half. It's the first half they've dominated possession, but haven't necessarily carved out many clear-cut opportunities apart from that goal, which was ruled out for offside. Aitel Haj, who stands over it, tries to curl it over, and it goes well wide this time. Chance now maybe. Goes through to Umukrone. And now goalkeeper's left the box and it goes just wide from Traoré. A long range effort from Traoré with Ermishi out of the box. And looked to clip the post slightly as well, so best chance of the match so far for the Malians. Just showing there that the Malians might be able to aim for more than just a draw in this match. Sent straight out the play by Badri, who was looking for Lamari. It's Oumou Traoré. It's played out wide. Cut out by Eridani. Free kick won by Najat Badri there. A rash challenge from Awa Diarra. Another look at that chance for Traoré. The ball did clip the post. Goal left open after Eremici came out to smother the chance for Umukone. Moroccan's manager, Mohamed Amin Aliwa, told the CAF website earlier this week that the objective was to win this tournament again. For the time being, need to find a goal first. Here's a chance for Msoudi now. Brought down, and this time it is a penalty for the Moroccans. Msoudi brought down by Awa Diarra, says the referee. There's little she can say about that one, Awa Diarra. And will there be a chance now for it'll be Redouani with the chance to give ASFAR the lead on the stroke of half-time. It's the left-back Redouani this time to take it. Of course, Anan Aitelhaj missed her spot kick in the first match. This time it is Redouani who steps up. Can she score ASFAR's first goal of this competition? And she does. Beats Karen Tao, who was rooted to the spot. Redouani stepping up, making no mistake from the spot. And the former champions are ahead in this match just before half-time. Goal which completely changes the half-time team talks for the respective coaches. Here is Redouani again. Redouani again. Here's Msoudi. Of course, if the score stays like this heading into half-time, USFAS will be looking to mount a similar comeback to the one they pulled off on Saturday, having also conceded just before half-time against Kicil Agosto. Of course, a much harder proposition against last year's finalists and the 2022 champions, who were put under pressure by the Malians for much of the half, but all of the experience of these players paid off in the end. They stoppage and play there. With another 2 minutes of stoppage time left to go. Have a look at that penalty. Redouani leaving Carantal with no chance. Carantal opting to stay in the middle. And Redouani making no mistake from the spot after Ait El Haj saw her penalty go wide in the first match. Fatoumata Carantal again conceding from a penalty. ASFAR will just look to secure this result, go into half-time, a goal up. Another chance for a second might open up here. Foul going the way of USFAS. Safiatou Keita colliding with her opposite number, Zineb Erudani. Maybe a set-piece chance for an equaliser just before half-time. Sent over by Samake. Not quite cleared. This time it is. And the referee blows for half-time. It's the former champions who are 1-0 ahead after that late penalty converted by Zineb Redouani. Of course, Moroccans had found the back of the net a few minutes before. Goal ruled out for offside. Of course, there was also a chance for Hawa Traore for USFAS just before that penalty. A long-range effort as the captain, Khadij,
potential. For us, for them, for everyone. The time has come to unveil a new reality. Live the days, live the nights, see the endless opportunities we can create together.
Former champions ASFAR of Morocco were looking to get their first win on the board in this 2025 Women's Champions League. Coming up against USFAS of Bamako, who mounted an impressive comeback in their opening match to beat 15 de Agosto 2-1. That early chance for the Moroccans. But the pressure kept on by the Malians. And then late on in the half, ASFAR did find the back of the net. A goal that was eventually ruled out for offside after a VAR check. But there was one last chance to open the scoring before the end of the first half. Just after that opportunity with 4 in the box. Sana Masoudi's header going just wide. And then a great chance for the Malians to open the scoring for Hawa Traore. The goalkeeper was off her line. And the forward very nearly curling it into an empty net. A shot just clipping the post there. And then, minutes before the half-time whistle, Msoudi brought down in the box. And Zineb Redouani converting the penalty to put ASFAR ahead. The left-back scoring her team's first goal in this edition. And breaking the deadlock at half-time. Players now back on the pitch for the second half. ASFAR looking to defend that 1-0 lead. They clinched just before the full-time whistle. Zineb Redwani opening the scoring from the spot here at the Right to Dream Stadium to the west of Cairo. And it's Moroccans it's a result which for the time being puts ASFAR level on points in the group with Massar. Massar, of course, who put 5 goals past 15 de Agosto earlier today. Ball over the top there, but Benzina unable to clear it. Safely gathered by Arunchi. No changes at the break between the two teams. Here's Aitel Haj. Switch of play to Redwani, the goal scorer. Here's Psudi. Free kick for that foul on Traoré. Free kick taken by Samake. Ball headed on by Cornet. It's cleared by Benzina. It's Msudi, who of course won that penalty. It's Msudi again. This time it's cut out by Kamate. Sent out of play. Safiatou Keita. Sudi again brought down. Forward, who of course was player of the tournament last time out, very much at the heart of the action in this match so far. Free kick to be taken by Noaila Benzina. Only as far as the first line of defence. And Aitel Haj unable to get the ball under her spell there. Possession still with the Malians, with this free kick to be taken by Samake. Sent to the edge of the box. is Msudi to break through the middle. Through ball there. Cutouts. Kamate able to clear under pressure though. Here's Redwani. To Lamari. Back to Redwani. A chance now. Cross cutouts. A good 1-2 played between Lamari and Redwani. Redwani into the box again. Here's Redwani. Adri to Eridani. Side looking to win the ball back there, but the free kick goes the way of the Malians. Ball well protected there by Samake. It's Redwani. Lamari to send it into the middle. Diarra is able to clear. Umukone trying to battle away through there to latch onto the ball. But it's still with ASFAR. Here's Msudi. Well defended by Samake. Aitalaj to Msudi. Again, no way through for the ASFAR forward. Here's Msudi. Switch of play for Zineb Redwani. Redwani into the middle. Well cut out by Umu Traore. Free kick conceded by the captain Najat Badroy. Pull on Kamate. Now a chance maybe for Traore. Unable to break free from the defending. And 3 Moroccans around her. The young forward. Here's another ball over the top for ASFAR. Can Yami get past the defender? She does, but it is a free kick, says the referee. Yolanda Nyami, of course, the Benin international, joins this summer from Ittihad Tangier, a team where she scored 20 goals in 25 appearances last season. Very much one of the main goal threats of this ASFAR team. Now Minchi just about able to clear that one. Suddenly it is USFAS who are on the front foot. Though a chance now on the break. back with the Malians. Samake to take the throw in. Straight through to Eridani. One back though. Samake does well to get past Yami. Samake over the top. Here's Redwani. Redwani under pressure and does very well to escape the pressure. Here's Msudi. Still with the Moroccans. So trying to find Msudi, but it was cut out. Mauna. So Eridani. Eridani to Msudi. Msudi playing it down the line. And Murray now. Chance to get a shot away, and it's blocked by Oumou Traoré. But Lamari is ruled offside. Call coming at the end of the passage of play there. But Lamari got her shot away. Blocked by Traoré. Eridani. Tensions flurrying there between the two number 10s, Badri and Traoré. Highly contested midfield battle there. Dotel Hadj 2. Yami, who wins the corner kick. Cross blocked by Oumou Traoré. Another set piece for USFAS to defend. Sent into the box. And the free kick for the Moroccans. Again, Badri brought down. It's Eridani who'll stand over this one. Moroccans looking to double their lead in this second half. Sent in by Eridani. A chance for Benzina. He goes straight out for a goal kick in the end. Back heel from Badri there. It's well defended by Oumou Traoré, who stays down a bit after that challenge. Mauna. Zina losing the ball there to Diabate. Diabate, can she find a teammate there? She doesn't, but she wins the free kick. Now the Moroccans will have some defending to do. Of course, the Malians looking to mount a similar comeback to... And there's the chance, the header for Kamate. First clear-cut opportunity in the second half for USFAS, and now here's Massoudi for the Moroccans. Tries to get her shot away, it's blocked. And eventually ruled offside. Of course, USFAS can draw inspiration from their comeback win a few days ago. Their equaliser in that match came around this time, around the hour mark, with the winning goal coming from Awa Diarra. A looping header, 10 minutes from time. For the time being, they are struggling to approach the ASFAR goal. It's the Moroccans, of course, who have all the experience at this high level. They've played in every single one of the CAF Women's Champions League editions so far. They've won it once, they've reached the final another time. A couple of third place finishes. Very much one of the major teams on this continent. But Bamako are holding their own. Moan over the top to Nyami. Nyami gets past the defender, gets a shot away as well, but straight into the hands of Karantau. Shot was blocked. Another free kick. The referee potentially looking it seems potentially a foul from that Nyami shot. In the meantime, there will be a first change for Bamako. And also for the Moroccans. Sofia Buftini, first to come on. Coming on for Nyami. Buftini, winger who started her career at ASFAR, a brief spell at Wydad last season, but is back in the capital. And it's Jamako Traore who will be coming on for Bamako. Replacing Safiatou Keita. And the first booking of this match is for Hanan Aitel Haj, rather for Benzina. And another set piece opportunity for the Malians. Confirmation of that yellow card there for Aitel Haj. Long range effort, an ambitious one there. And not enough to trouble Khadija Ermici. As we approach the halfway point of the second half, ASFAR using all of their experience to try to manage the game, but maybe a few cracks showing as well in the defense. Coach Amadou Cissé there just possibly trying to get his team to attack more, break free from this dominance in possession on the part of the Moroccans. Sent into the box, and here's a chance for Kone. She got the shot away, but it was blocked by Benzina. What a chance that was for Umu Kone, had she got the shot away earlier. It's won back in the end by ASFAR. Mauna. Side. Out to Aitel Haj. Hit out by the goal scorer, Redouani. Here's Mauna, Erudani. Erudani to Buftini, ball over the top for Msudi now. A chance for the second goal. Her shot goes over. Seems to have been a collision with Fatoumata Karantau. But the initial shots from Sudi going well over. She just looked to chip the goalkeeper, the on-rushing goalkeeper. One of the first times in this match that Msudi was played through and onside. Just showing how dangerous she can be in the box. Of course, scored 2 goals in last season's competition. She's back up on her feet. Battle there between Diarra is Aitel Haj. Tries to play it over the top for Msudi again. This time it goes straight into the grateful hands of Karantau. Karantau showing a bit of frustration there with her teammates, allowing those balls over the top for Msudi. Traoré trying to find Jamako Traoré. Eridani. Aitel Haj. Buftini to Msudi, back to Buftini. Can she get the cross in? Headed out by Eridani. Msudi. Aitel Haj. Mauna. Back to Aitel Haj. Over the top for Buftini. Can she stop it from going out of play? She does, but not enough to find a teammate in the box, and it's straight to Karantau. Karantau clearing, but Bamako increasingly struggling to find a way through. Rabat very much in scoreline management mode. Here's a chance for Lamari to get it into the box. It's gathered by Karantau in the end, though. Lamari, who was played through by Benzina. Free kick taken, but straight to Eridani. Tough battles in midfield there. Eridani doing well to come away with it. Badri trying to find Lamari. Eventually it comes to the winger. Will there be a chance for a second goal here? She gets the shot away. It's spilled by Carental. But Traoré is there to come away with it. There'll be a few more changes. It's Nutuna Bagayoko who comes on for Hawa Traoré. ASFAR pressing increasingly high up the pitch. Bamako have done well that time to come away with it. But it's the Moroccans who very much have the wind in their sails here. Samake to take the throw in. Here's Umukone on the ball. Defended well by Said. Msuri Samake with the chance. And what an effort that would have been. An effort that seemed to cause Khadija Erimchi a lot of trouble. Goalkeeper was beaten really, and that effort going just over the bar. What an equaliser that could have been. It's Erudani who's down receiving treatment. As we take another look at that ambitious effort. Eridani won't be able to continue in this match. Some distress there on the sidelines. Seems to be a muscle injury. It's Buftini. Mauna. Can she find Msuri? She does, but striker's muscled off the ball there. Benzina. Out to Redwani. Stoppage and play after that collision, which has left Aisha Samake down. Another change for ASFAR. Confirmation that Redwani does come on. And it's Doha Madani who comes on. 20-year-old forward who scored 25 goals in 28 appearances last season. Joined ASFAR in 2023 and scored 34 goals for the club so far. Very much one of the main goal threats for this team. Someone who could potentially double the lead for the former champions as they look to seal the 3 points. Redwani looking to find a teammate in the middle. It's well cut out. Izumu Kone. All falling there to Traoré, but USFAS unable to make anything of it. Free kick conceded by captain Najat Badri. Ahmed Aliwa there, the coach. Won't necessarily been fully won over by what he's seen from his team in this match. Did say that the ambition for the team was to win this competition again, having lost in the final last season. An unconvincing goalless draw in the first match, and the team did struggle at times in this match. Of course, defensively, it's 2 consecutive clean sheets as it stands, but just struggling to carve out the clear opportunities. The best chances came in the first half, of course, with that goal that was eventually ruled out for an offside call, and then the penalty converted by Zineb Redwani. Eridani, fortunately unable to continue, and then replaced by Doha El Madani. Shot hitting Awa Diarra. Diarra, of course, back in the starting lineup, having been the hero of the match last time. That looping header, of course, conceded the penalty in this match, so won't have had the same impact. So we enter the final 5 minutes of this match. As it stands, ASFAR going level on points with their opponents from this weekend. Maybe a chance now for the Malians. Bagayoko finds Diabate. Diabate trying to send it into the box. A heavy touch there from Gianmarco Traore. And ASFAR are able to clear. Here come the Malians again. Guindo playing it high. It's back with the former champions. Only as far as Diabate though. Mauna. The ball trickling all the way through to Carantau. Carantau, of course, yet to concede from open play in this competition. 35-year-old captain. Very much showing the way for the Bamako outfit. But her outfield teammates very much struggling to make it happen in front of goal. As ASFAR have another chance from a free kick. There's the header. It's cleared by Traore. Number 9, Safa Banuk will be coming on, replacing Sanam Sudi. Sudi with an impressive performance. She's been at the heart of the action, really, in the final third for ASFAR. Of course, won the penalty. A few other chances, and a chance to double the lead in the second half. A shot that went over. That'll be another yellow card in this match, the first for USFAS. It's time for Aisha Samake. And her second in this competition as well. Barging into Sofia Buftini there. ASFAR just taking their time, of course, looking to see out this result. Aitel Haj standing over the free kick. Sent into the box, and there's the second goal. A header to double the lead. And Safa Banuk, who's just come onto the pitch. With what seems to be her first touch of this match. Scoring her 39th goal for the club since joining in 2023. And sealing the 3 points for the former champions. They'll go level on points with Massar. The header, just enough on the header really to beat Carantau. The header coming off Kamate just before it went into the goal, but it did seem as though it was on target anyway. A goal that seals the results. There'll be no comeback this time for the Malians against a more experienced side in ASFAR, who haven't necessarily been at their best. 2 flashes at the end of both halves that sealed it. It's the captain, Najat Badri, picks up a yellow card as well there. A free kick now for the Malians. Can they get a consolation goal? Into the box. It's cleared eventually. Traoré playing it back to Carantau. A high press there from the Moroccans. Samake. The ball's lost to ASFAR. Ball sent out to play by Maimouna Traoré. The confirmation there of 5 added minutes. We're halfway through the stoppage time in this match. It does look as though it will be a tall order to get an equaliser. It's Redouani. Mauna. Aitel Haj. Mufti unable to get the ball under her spell. Side to Mauna. Aysel Lamari staying down after that challenge. Lamari, of course, for her first start in this competition. Very much involved in a good chunk of the ASFAR attacks. Of course, Banuk with the instant impact after coming on. Will there be a chance now for Bagayoko? She's managed to hold on to the ball, but it's won back by the Moroccans. And USFAS have a player down, but the Moroccans will play on. Though Al Madani are unable to find any of her teammates in the box. Some frustration really for coach Amadou Cissé. He knows what his players are capable of. They showed it in their opening match. Of course, they are still in with a chance of qualifying. 3 points for the Malians. And then top two on 4 points apiece, FC Massar and ASFAR. Bakayoko staying down after that challenge. Or rather, Oumou Traoré. Defender Mariam Simbara there, warming up on the sidelines for what would be a very short cameo if she were to come on. The referee blows for full time. It's the first win on the board in this competition for ASFAR, the former champions, who get back on track after that goalless draw in their opening match. Second half, which very much mirrored the first. A late goal, this time from the substitute Safa Banouk, who'd just come on, heading in the second in the 90th minute to seal the 3 points against the Malians of USFAS, who turned in the valiant performance but were unable to add to their 2-1 win in the opening match day. As a result, this sees Moroccans go level on points with the group leaders, FC Massar. Second consecutive clean sheet for the goalkeeper Khadija Ermichi. And it was the instant impact from Safa Banouk that sealed it. Erodani, who had to limp off at the end of the match.
4 6 8 10 2 4 6 8 10 تيست تيست ايه الاخبار قول له ايه الاخبار تيست بسم الله الرحمن 1 2 3 4 اتفضلي يا فندم
Woman of match going to Zineb Erodani. Very much at the heart of the action in midfield for ASFAR.
مبروك فيليكتاسيون. اوكي وقول لنا بقى شعورك ايه وانتي في اول مباراه ليكم انت تكوني فام دو ماتش.
السلام عليكم. كنبغي نشكر الله سبحانه وتعالى على هذا الانجاز وعلى هاد احسن لاعبه في الماتش، وكنبغي نشكر صحاباتي، وكنبغي نشكر بزاف لي ستاف اللي عاطينا كل شيء باش نكونوا مزيانين في التيران. وهذا الماتش كنا الحمد لله بيان كونسونطري وبيان بريباري باش الحمد لله قدرنا ناخذوا 3 بوان ديالنا. وكنبغي نشكر بزاف البنات. هذا العمل هذا جماعي ماشي العمل الفردي، وكنبغي نشكركم نتوما بزاف وشكرا.
ميرسي زينب.
شكرا. ميرسي بوكو لالي اختي.
تفضلي. مبروك حبيبتي.
يبقى هناك يا باشا.
Another look at today's results, of course, of that 5-0 win for FC Massa, who saw off 15 de Agosto of Equatorial Guinea to take a clear lead in the group, at least on goal difference, after ASFAR responded with a 2-0 win over